Thank you for coming to see us. I'm really sorry, but as soon as Dalji found out that you were coming, she was just bang straight out the door. So I do apologise about that. Is it all right?
Yes, of course, that's not a problem. It's a shame she's not here because it would have been useful for the three of us to have a conversation together.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you contacted the service because you're concerned about your daughter's behaviour, so I suppose it would be useful for us to have a conversation about that right now. Could you tell me what you'd find it useful for us to talk about today?
Well, there's a number of things really, but if I could just give you a little bit of background, one of the things that really worries us is that recently we noticed, well not recently, actually quite a while ago, we noticed that she was having mood swings. When she has one kind of mood swing, she's really low and just doesn't want to have anything to do with anyone, locks herself up and so on. And then on the other hand, like now, she's completely off the wall, hands in everything, kind of really hyper all the time. And she's shot out now, and one of the major issues that has really worried us is the fact that she'll stay out till quite late of an evening, especially during the weekdays.
Okay, it does sound, listening to you, that you are quite concerned about that. What is it exactly that you are concerned about with her staying out late?
Well, it's having an impact on her education, for example. She doesn't come back till about 11 or 12 at night. And as any parent of a 14-year-old girl, I think they'd be quite concerned. And especially when she's having these periods where she's really, likely to do anything. That's what really worries me.
And if I were to ask her a question about what's going on, what do you think she'd tell me was happening?
I think that she'd, right at this moment, probably feel as if we were trying to stop her from doing what she wants to do.
And if you try to set some limits with her, what sorts of things happen?
Well, we have tried to kind of compromise with her. We've tried to say, well, look, if you want to go out, fine, but there's got to be a limit. You can't just wander in of an evening any time that you want to, because we've got to go to work the next day, and we're concerned about where she is, and it's also having an impact on her education. So I think that she'd think that we were trying to restrict her, but in many respects, I think that we're only doing what any parent would do.
Okay. So if things were okay now, and she was doing what you did expect her to do, how would life be? What would be different?
I think there'd be three things really. One is that her behaviour would be more on a level. That's the only way I can describe it. Not one extreme or the other, but on a level. Secondly, that if she wants to go out, that's fine. I haven't got an issue with that. But there's got to be a limit, hasn't there? Really, you can't just stay out all night. And so that would be the second one. Is if we could come to some compromise about when she should come back in. And the third one would be is that she should pay a little bit more attention to her education. Where we're at the moment, she doesn't seem to have the ability to concentrate at all.
Okay, I can see that you're quite concerned about this, Mr Singh, and I think possibly what would be a good idea is for us to try again to have a meeting where she's present, so that we can ask her some more questions and get some more details about what's going on, and then we might have a view of how we're going to move things forward. Do you think you'd be able to ring the centre and make another time, maybe to come into the centre for us to meet?